I am a girl named Sherry, and there are nights that never leave you, nights that stay awake inside your memory, breathing softly, waiting to be remembered. The night my father died is one of them. I will never forget how the room smelled of medicine and warm water, how the lamp beside his bed cast a pale circle of light on his face. His skin was burning with fever, yet his hands felt cold when I held them. He called my name in a voice so weak I had to lean close to hear it. "Sherry," he whispered, closing his eyes for a moment, as if even speaking hurt him. "I've left you something." My heart tightened. I bent closer and said, "Dad, I don't care about anything else. Please don't tire yourself. I'm here with you." His eyes were half closed, swimming in pain. He tried to smile, but it faded quickly. "Sherry, come closer," he said sadly. "I want to tell you a secret." "Dad, please," I begged. "You have a fever. Save your strength. Take care of yourself first." But he shook his head slightly. "There's a secret I must tell you before I leave." His breath came shallow. "There's a clock at your grandfather's house. I took it from him. Go and look at it." I remember thinking, what could possibly matter now? He was burning with fever, his mind wandering. I told myself it was delirium, nothing more. He looked at me one last time. "At this hour," he began, but the sentence never ended. His eyes closed, and his hand went limp in mine. "Dad? Dad?" I cried, shaking him gently, then desperately. "Doctor." The doctor came quickly, examined him, and then sighed. "Ah," he said softly, "he's passed away." The world broke in two. I collapsed, crying out in agony, because my father was everything to me, my shelter, my voice of reason, my quiet strength. With him gone, the house felt hollow, as if even the walls were grieving. After the condolences faded and the good days became memories, reality pressed down on us. My mother and I were left with nothing but debt. My father had been poor, and the hospital bills piled up like stones on our backs. One morning, the doorbell rang. I opened the door and saw my uncle standing there, his face serious. "Mom," I called out, "Uncle's here." My mother welcomed him and made him a cup of tea. After a long silence, he said, "The hospital sent the remaining bills. I can't pay them. I don't have the money." I swallowed hard. "Uncle, we don't have any money either. What should we do?" My mother answered quietly, "We'll sell the furniture and pay the rest of the bills." My uncle nodded, then said, "That's a good idea, but not from your house. Let's sell the furniture from my father's old house. No one lives there now." We agreed. Debt leaves little room for pride. Soon, word spread that my grandfather's furniture would be sold at auction. Buyers gathered, their eyes sharp and calculating. The auctioneer raised his voice. "The auction has started. Each piece will be sold separately." An antique dining set went first. Bids climbed until it sold for $5,000. The sofa followed, selling for $10,000. Piece by piece, the money grew, but not enough. I whispered to the auctioneer, panic rising in my chest. We need $50,000. The total is 49,000. We need another 1,000. He shook his head. Nothing else of value remains. Only the old clock and the worn-out sofa frame. They're worthless. Desperation pushed me forward. I begged one of the dealers, "Please, I need another $1,000 to pay off our debts." "I already paid for what I bought," he replied. "Please," I said, my voice trembling. "Give me $1,000 and take the clock and the sofa." "I'll give you 100, he said flatly. I agreed. What choice did I have? The next day, he returned and dumped the clock and sofa at my door. "They didn't sell," he said. "They're useless." "Give me time," I pleaded. "When I sell them, I'll give you your 100. "I've got my money," he snapped, and left. That evening, another man bought the clock and sofa for $200. After paying the first dealer, I was left with 100. Then the second man returned, demanding the difference, saying he couldn't sell them for more. "Give me time," I said again. "I'll pay you." That night, exhausted and confused, I went through my father's old belongings. That's when I found the letter. It was short, written in his familiar hand. "Sherry, don't part with the old clock and the sofa. There is something about them I couldn't tell you before. I didn't keep them for myself. I left them for you because you will need them someday." My heart raced. My mother read it too, her brow furrowed. "Let's give the seller his money and get them back," she said. We did exactly that. But when we went to the third buyer, he said casually, "I threw them in the trash." I felt my knees weaken. "Here's your money," I said urgently. "Please, give them back." He laughed. "What's the secret behind your interest in these worthless things?" "There's no secret," I said, forcing calm. "Please. Just tell me where they are." "Outskirts of town," he replied. "Where I dump my garbage." We rushed there, hearts pounding. Garbage trucks were already being loaded. We ran, shouting, explaining, begging. Finally, we found them, the clock cracked, the sofa stained, but still there. We carried them home with shaking hands. Inside the house, we opened the sofa. Hidden deep inside was a bundle of old cloth, my grandfather's clothes. Inside the bundle was money, neatly packed. In the middle lay another letter, written in my grandfather's handwriting. "This is all my money and savings throughout my life. It is for my children and grandchildren after me. The rest is in the old wooden clock." With trembling fingers, we opened the clock. Inside, hidden beyond imagination, was a treasure, gold and diamonds, crafted in ancient times, passed down from my grandfather's era, when people hid their wealth in the things no one valued. My father had known. Even in his final moments, burning with fever, he tried to guide me. That night, holding his letter, I finally understood. True wealth is often hidden beneath what the world calls worthless, and love, like a father's, finds a way to protect you even after death.
If this story touched your heart, remember that sometimes the greatest treasures are hidden where we least expect them. Thank you for spending these moments with me and listening to my father's story. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it with someone you care about, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more meaningful stories like this. Your support helps keep these stories alive. See you in the next one.